Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rika Kristina. My student registration number is 2117019. I am as a second presenter. Now, I will explain the next material is about as for things that need to be noted is guest complaint. There are some things to note on guest complaints such as the first level of complaints. In this level of complaints, there are various kinds of complaints depending on the complaints from the guest. The second is horde of complaints. In this horde of complaints often occur when check in and check out. The next is guest name and room number and nationality. In this complaint occur because hotel employees often give guests the wrong room number. The next is the types of discards. The types of complaints that are often submitted by guests are hotel facilities. Next is the solution. The solution is by way of hotel employees recording all complaints submitted by guests and apologizing for what the hotel may is lacking, as well as hotel employees asking what ways to resolve guest complaints. The last is information. After we find a solution to resolve complaints from the guests, after that we have to ask whether complaints has been resolved or not. Steps for handling guest complaints. There are some steps for handling guest complaints, namely, the first, ensure the privacy of the conversation and a quiet area so that other guests are not overheard. And then, listen well to guests. Show a caring attitude, focus and sympathize. And then, record the details of guest complaints and remember, or listening more than talking. And then, make sure all guest complaints are recorded accurately. The next is apologize to guests for the inconvenience that occurred and resolve it immediately. And then place yourself as a guest so you can feel what the guest is feeling. And then inform guest complaint to front of manager and hotel manager. The next is contact the department concerned to take action and get it done immediately. The next is offer an alternative if the guest request cannot be done. The last is record guest complaint in the notebook and are accepted by management. Solution in overcoming complaints. There are three solutions in overcoming the complaint as follow. The first, solve. In this solve, which is the resolution of a complaint depending on the problem at hand. No matter how small the problem is, don't underestimate it. The second is compensation. Compensation, which depends on the company being able to return the guest money or by giving it free in a service. For example, like this, one-time free message at the SPA, and then one-time free lunch or dinner. The last is report. report, namely following the system report that has been provided by the company to prevent this from happening again. Benefit from gas complaints. There are some the benefit from gas complaints, such as to be able to improve the quality of service or product at the hotel. The second is knowing the guest rating and desires. The third is determine weakness or standard deviation. And then knowing employee work performs. And the last is prevent bad service to guests from happening again. Okay, I think enough for my explanation. I close. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.